thank you for being here. We're going to go over the Virgo full moon. So the Virgo full moon is happening on February 24th, 2024 at 7:31 Eastern Standard Time. It will be occurring at 5 degrees and 23 minutes. So look at any planets or points in your chart for 5 degrees and 23 minutes or just 5 degrees. You can go for a 10 degree orb, which means 10 degrees above 5 degrees, 15, or 10 degrees below 5 degrees, okay? To find out if it is affecting you. So full moons are when cycles are ending, projects that are ending, also releasing emotionally, okay, is here with the full moon in Virgo. The moon will be in Virgo opposing the sun in Pisces at the same degree, 5 degrees and 23 minutes. Now, Virgo is a practical sign, while Pisces is not something so practical. It's hidden. Okay, so something hidden may come to light because this Virgo full moon will have Mercury conjunct the sun, which will bring in clarity, but Saturn is conjunct the sun and a lesson is coming to light. Okay, there will be a reality check or a boundary that needs to be placed. This full moon will prompt you to overcome any escapism that you made a habit. The avoidance you have been attached to will no longer work, and you will be forced to face the problem or situation in a practical way. Mercury will bring in the clarity, while Saturn, working slowly on his lesson, is making sure that you understand the lesson and to act accordingly. The moon being opposed to these planets will help you release emotionally and think practically about your next steps. I do want to let you know that mixed emotions, if you are feeling like you're not sure what to do next, mixed emotions are your clarity. So if you feel any type of mixed emotion, take that as you need to stop, you need to pause, and there needs to be reflection in regards to the next action to take, okay? Because Saturn is trying to show you the lesson that you've been trying to learn with Saturn in Pisces, okay? So let's look at the chart. I do want to show you this full moon. So we have the moon opposing the sun here. And as you can see, Mercury at the top at 2 degrees is conjunct the sun, and so is Saturn here at 9 degrees, okay, in Pisces. So we're going to look at your chart and see where this full moon is affecting you. I'm going to go through all the signs. Your sun, moon, and rising sign is very necessary for you to listen to so that you can get a bigger picture of what's happening within your world, because not everything seems like it should be, okay? Also, I do want to point out that I have the Aquarius, the Mars conjunct Pluto in Aquarius videos up, and the Venus conjunct Pluto in Aquarius. So if you want to look at those, because this full moon is a reflection of that, is to push you on that path of what's next, okay? So if you want to look at those, your sun, moon, and rising, that would be a good idea. Also, if you don't know your sun, moon, and rising, you can check out my Learning Astro Matrix app. in my playlist, and it tells you how to find your sun, moon, and rising. If you're confused about where you may have planets placed within the 5-degree orb, you can look at the Astromatrix app, Learning Astrology, in my playlist, and you can see how to read your chart. If you read whole sign, usually each whole sign is in each house, but if it's Placidus, you will see 2 signs or more in a house. Okay, that's what Placidus is. But I do suggest that you learn how to read your chart so that you can confirm whether or not this is happening within the house placement that I talk about. When I'm speaking about the houses within my recordings, I'm using whole sign houses. Okay, so usually if Aries, right, is the rising sign, then that would mean that the second house would be Taurus, and so on and so forth. So if you have Sagittarius as a rising sign, the second house will be Capricorn. Okay, so on and so forth. So please understand how to read your chart so that you can know what house this is happening in for you. All right. I'm going to go over all the signs, and I'll see you soon. Hi, Aquarius. I hope you're doing well today. We're going to look at where this full moon is happening within your world. This is for Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising. So we have the 8th house and the 2nd house activated. With the 8th house activated, this is legal matters, divorces, other people's resources, debts, taxes, government, grants are here, banking accounts, and banking in general. Your investments, your long-term finances, death and rebirth is here. Mortgages are also here. Hidden topics and taboo topics such as astrology and tarot, esoteric knowledge. So there is a completion. This could be a completion of a project that is some type of taboo topic. Maybe you took an astrology course, or you learned tarot and now that project is finished. This could also look like some debts being paid off. This could look like you doing your taxes and a divorce being final. This could be a legal matter that is coming to an end, or some type of completion of a mortgage, which, you know, you could have bought a house and you finally have everything, all the paperwork going through. Okay, now with the 2nd house activated, this is your finances. This is also your confidence. This could be values, what you value. Sensual things are here in that 2nd house. And there could be some releasing of a habit that you have with Pisces activated that includes sensual things. It could be overindulgences with sweets, or overindulgences in general with any type of habit that you may have and you're deciding to end it. This could be releasing emotionally in regards to anything that is financial. The 2nd house is, you know, a financial house, but it's what you spend, and you could be deciding to stop spending as much money in regards to something that is legal or debt that has taken place in that 8th house. Okay, this is a practical matter, but please be aware that Pisces is activated, and with Pisces activated, things aren't always what it seems. All right, so if you're going through a divorce and it's not final and you're having to go through mediation, then there could be something hidden within the financial aspect of this chart. Okay, so let's move on. I'm going to look at Saturn. Saturn has been teaching you lessons financially, and Saturn wants you to be independent, wants you to make your own money, wants you to figure out how to make your own money. And also, during this full moon, there could be a chance that Saturn is also telling you that sometimes you have to ask for help with that 8th house activated, but 2nd house is mainly your self-worth and your confidence, okay? So if Saturn has been pushing the fact of financials being in your hands rather than anybody else's, just remember that is the lesson that has to be learned while Saturn is transiting here. This could also make you, with Pisces activated, can make a person feel self-loathing or victimized, like everything happens to me, it's only me, and they're on and so forth. But Saturn is trying to build that confidence within you so that you realize that you can take on anything and that you're strong enough to do whatever is needed, okay? I do want to look at what Saturn rules. Saturn rules the 12th house in your chart. And the 12th house is letting go and going with faith. All right. You could, because of everything what is happening, it almost is like you are cleaning up some karma within your ancestral line. 12th house is karma. 12th house is past lives. There could have been something in regards to a past life situation to where you always leaned on the other person, and now you're having to have that confidence to put more into yourself and lean to yourself. This is also endings. 12th house is endings. So there could have been an ending of something in the 8th house, which is other people's resources. Like you try to get a loan and it didn't go through. Or you were always using the government for like some type of living situation and now it's gone, right? There could be an ending in regards to that during this time, because Virgo is coming in and trying to make you think practical. Virgo wants you to analyze the situation and make a budget and do the due diligence that needs to be done. We also have 12th house is habits, and a habit could be ending that Saturn is trying to put forth so that it doesn't follow you during your path. All right, Aquarius. Higher states of consciousness and things are hidden in this house. So there could be some unexpected things that come up financially. It could feel like a crisis, okay, because that 8th house is activated. I do want to stress to you that Saturn is like a protection. Saturn is like, you have this, you got this, you're strong enough and you can do what needs to be done. We have Gemini activated because it is ruled by Mercury, and in Gemini will bring in clarity. So that is the 5th house. Clarity could be coming from your children. Clarity could be coming from someone that you love. It could also be a friend that gives you some type of clarity about your finances, about what you need to do next, maybe the next step, right? So the 5th house also rules your joy, your hope, your optimism, your motivation. And you could be very motivated at this time to get things done, or to pay off a debt, or to get that divorce final, or some type of legal matter, right? 5th house is celebrity and popularity and recognition. And there could be something that happens that feels like a crisis, but it makes you popular in other people's eyes to where it brings you money. That could happen. All right, Aquarius. There could be a situation with your children's finances and they need your help and you decide not to. That could be something, or vice versa. You could help them during their financial situation. But remember that Saturn is trying to push you to be confident within your finances, to be able to handle it. Okay? If it's been a thing, if that's been a thing for you. I do want to look at Aquarius, which is your first house. Now, Mars and Venus will be conjunct in this house during this full moon. I do have videos in regards to Pluto being here that is conjunct both Mars and Venus. So please watch those videos for your sun, moon, and rising so you can get a bigger picture of how your path is supposed to look like. But the first house being activated, this is your identity. This is a brand new you. Okay, this is also how other people see you. Whether you're putting up boundaries around finances from other people, or you're giving money away in regards to helping them, right? Because Pisces is the person that helps. But also remember that Pisces also gets taken advantage of, okay? Just keep that in mind. But I think that's about it, Aquarius. Thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.